Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 9 of the Malkavian Let's Play for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. In the last episode we managed to do the Warman twins and find out that they're actually Malkavians, not the venture that they plan to be. And this is Nasty Dude, Bertram Tongue. He's going to help us break into the Sabbat warehouse and deal with some stuff. First of all, before we go after him though, just wanted to check out the quests, which are relog. Just double check to see if there's anything here. Can't do that yet, can't do that yet, can't do that yet. Oh no, we're going to do that in a second. And we got that to do as well. Okay, so just check the inventory quickly. Is there anything I can get rid of? Don't really need any of this stuff. Go to ring. Well, we can get rid of some of these in a bit. These we're going to keep. I suppose we can always just keep them in the collection for now. So, let's talk to Nasty Dude. Hang on. Let's get there. Sorry. Wanted to just check the computer. Okay.
Ready to go.
Lead on, Nasty Dude. Ooh, we're also going to be, in this episode, now one of my favourite characters in it. It's Bennett. Well, you can meet him yourself in a bit. Okay. Let's double check. What's going to really be helpful is if we have stealth, so sneaking. What wants to affect that again? Stealth, dexterity. Let's put dexterity up because that's going to help a bit with a couple of other things as well, such as lockpicking. So let's hit that. We'll just have to be a bit sneaky. Sneaky. So what we're doing, in case anyone doesn't know, is the Sabbats are sort of crazy vampires thing. They're the bad guys. They're the ones who don't believe in the masquerade, in following the vampire laws, and just want to, you know, basically rule over the night, you know, among other things. So we're just going now to kill a few thing and blow up one of their warehouses. First of all, let's deal with this guy. Yep, we've got some ammo. Right. It's been a little while since I've done this level, so I was trying to have a vague idea where I should be going. But, let's see. Well, this is going to help me out a bit, actually. It's the Auspex ability. Because that allows me then to see within walls. Oh. Yeah. I have to admit, I like the background music to this. Ooh, what's that sparkly thing over there? .38 ammo. Okay, some extra ammo for the gun. Not complaining. Let's take that. Dum dum dum. Okay, we're gonna activate all specs quickly. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's anything in terms of bad guys around here. Alright. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, he's just an innocent guy. We're not going to kill him. Oh, we have to be careful. There are some bad guys around. Boom. Alright, dude. Nothing to see here. Alright. Oh no, I'm just doing it. I don't need to go down there. We're gonna follow thing. Oh, what was that? Is that? Okay.
What the fuck is going on here tonight?
That's not.
Didn't you hear?
That's new.
Came in. Some pretty serious charges.
Yeah,
Is that maybe a part of the Malkavian madness?
what's so different about tonight?
The fact that we got this, you know, to fit science in the Freight House, it looks so out of place. I don't.
Like, I don't know.
This is a new thing to the mod, maybe.
Tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, we're just gonna wait for these two to finish talking. At the moment, I've got my obfuscate ability on, as you can see in the corner, which really just help in terms of not getting detected. So, and I've got a high enough ability, I don't have to worry too much about it being a thing. So, is there anything we can use to throw? Apparently not. Although, there is a way we can deal with this actually. Just double check dementia, veil of madness. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves in position here. Alright. Snap. Oh, crap. Okay, I was hoping it was going to go a little bit better than that. Okay, let's get Obfuscate back ready. Okay. Okay, so we got spotted by a random dude. That's okay. Nothing to worry about. Okay, we're gonna head over here. Alright. Okay. And die. Okay, well, just pop up his ladder. This is one of the sneaky ways you can do it. I mean, if you've got a more combat-oriented character, you can pretty much charge in for the front door and, you know, kill people. Quite handy as well if they've got some of the abilities you can get, but this way we're going to be more sneaky. And as you can see, there's two guys down there, one there, another guy over there in the corner. Alright, so we're just going to try and be sneaky. Going over here. Oh, there's four guys there. Alright. I love how the fact that it's supposed to be so easy to thing. Yeah, here we are walking along a very thin beam. Alright, we got... Okay, pop over there. Da-dum. Da-dum. Alright, there's a couple of guards down there. We need to jump down here, unfortunately. Alright. Let's activate that. Okay, let's... I believe this is in here we're supposed to go, so... I might be able to do this. Alright. Okay, no one's spotting us yet. Good. Alright. Okay, let's do that. Paying attention to what they say in the corner as well. They're saying something about the vampires because they're saying about Ventrus and all this. Oh, so that's where it's supposed to be the Astrolites. Oh crap. Okay, so there's a couple of guys in this room. Alright. Got a shotgun as well. Oh, there's a shotgun up there. Cool. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're going to have to do a runner in a second as well then. So there we go, we've got 3 minutes now to leave the place. And we've got to worry about vampires as well, you see. Okay, sneaky. I tell you what, it's so much easier doing this with Obfuscate than anything else. I'm used to not really used to having this, so I'm used to trying to be quite aggressive, trying to go one through, shooting bad guys and that.
Hey, you see something out there?
Where?
Out there in the train. I swear I saw something moving.
Ain't nothing out here. You just scared.
Alright.
What? Shit, I ain't scared of nothing. Whoever decided to come along with this.
Hey, quit waving that.
Okay, just gonna feed that.
Explosives all over the place. We trying to blow us up.
Might as well get some of our blood back.
Damn, little John. You all kinds of stupid.
Okay. Anyone there? Nope, anyone there. Okay. We haven't got too far to go, but just need to literally head back around the side of this train, to be honest. Plenty of time. In fact, let's run. There we go.
Your handiwork, I presume?
And I believe this, yep, this is Bennett. You got, werewolf. It wasn't me, it was my evil twin. Didn't you see the goatee?
Well, it's a good thing you ran out of there. You might have been caught in the explosion with the real saboteur. I wonder if they knew that place belonged to the Sabbat. I'd hate to be in their skin right now.
Are you the big bad wolf?
I see my reputation.
Oh,
for
Beckett.
does
Sorry, not
precede
Bennett,
me.
Beckett.
My name
Told you,
is
it's been a little
Beckett.
while.
I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Sorry, it's just Beckett, not Bennett. Oh, consider I said he's one of my favourite characters. It's the kind of thing when I was saying about, oh, he's... I can't even get the name right, but I'm terrible with names. I mean, ask anyone. Don't ask me, Fair. I can tell you stuff that's happened 7 years ago, but I can't remember, someone's name on a game. There you go. So yeah, this is Beckett. I believe he's a canon character. He's one of the key people I think you actually meet, is in the proper Vampire the Masquerade RPG thing. He's a gangrel, a scholar thing, which is unlike a lot of them who are more in tune with their animal nature. And if I remember right, we actually bumped into him recently. We went back to one of the early episodes when we went to the pier. I believe you see a wolf look just like him on the cliff tops. So, But anyway, he's asked us any strange things. I see dead people.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
On the beach, their blood was thinner than water.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
The Baron's sister is herself. 2 minds, 1 face.
Something to look forward to, eh?
All I care to share.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Goodbye, wolf. Right. One thing, I don't know if it's just me, but when I was listening to him, the voice actor reminded me so much of Gimbal. The guy from, if anyone hasn't seen it yet, the early episode, there was a bit where where are we back now? Virgin tongue. So, there's an early episode where we sort of met this guy who is supposed to be into prosthetics, and he found out that what he enjoyed cutting people's limbs off, and figures he loved collecting limbs. And his voice actor sounds so much like Beckett. I never realised before. Anyway, so there we go. And I'll finish the main missions in Santa Monica. What have we got to do? Just now tell Tongue about it. Okay, Tongue.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Do you know of Beckett, the noble savage?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
We traded words.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Now, you see, personally, that would be something I would do if I was a vampire. Like a kindred. Yeah, there's all the whole feeding of blood, but then most people will be wondering what to do with their lives. I mean, when you've got essentially immortality in front of you, I would love to be able to go around and find out stuff. I mean, you know, yes, I'm a fan of Angel, just in case anyone else, the TV show about the vampire with a soul. And I remember reading some of the books when I was younger, that he had a thing where, what do you do when you have immortality, when you could spend 40 years being the CEO of a major company if you had the money, or you can spend 20 years see how it is to be a beggar on the street. What do you do to try and fulfill your time? And for me, I mean, I enjoy learning new stuff, and it would be something for me that I would to constantly be learning and remembering all new things. That'd be great, you know, that would probably be the thing I would do if I was a kindred myself. But anyway, just in case you think, I seek to pull questions from your bubbling dome.
What do you need?
So we can ask this guy questions, we can talk about Nox, you can, the guy thing, and everything else, and we can also do stuff like, you can tell us about the different clans and stuff like that, but I'm not going to bore you too much. I'm just going to go through one or two of them. So I made the acquaintance of your golden ghoul.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
It festered in your brain that I would?
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through our joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
That bastard. But I vanquished the Asian nightmare in his stead.
No, you helped me remove a spy without revealing myself or getting my hands dirty. Pretty good actor, that Nox, huh?
You've mastered my brain. Bravo.
Don't take it hard, fledgling. I won't be the last elder to milk you for a favor.
You know of people? Tell me.
Sure.
Tell me of the Jester Prince.
Jester? You call him Croix a Jester? You'd better watch that, fledgling. Anyway, what am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
So you can say, like, shine the light on the clans?
Sure.
So you can ask him about some of the other ones, like, in case you were wondering about the Malkavians, this is his verdict. Demystify the Malkavians.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me.
Found like the Dark Daughter of Janice?
Janice's daughter? What the... Oh, Janice. The two-faced god. You mean Therese Vorman. Oh man, you Malkavians are really messed up. Anyway, that was just silly vampire politicking, fledgling. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Did you know that Janice's daughters share the same skin?
I had my suspicions. What an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure.
Alright, to my ears it sounded like a devilish dogfight.
Of course it did. As if vampires and women both weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body, and look what happens.
I think Nasty Dude is drawn to the Queen of Drama.
Yeah, no kidding. Now that the Camarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
I see to pull questions from your bubbling dome. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask anything more. I was just hoping that you can... Can you open my eyes to the sects?
Sure, fledgling. It's war out there, after all. You should know all you can about the different sides.
So there we go, just to say about things, at the end of the day, I'm not familiar with the old world of darkness as much as I am with the new, so there we go. Secrets, sorrows, and sickness. Tell me of the Sabbat.
You ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense. They couldn't care less about the Masquerade, and they seem to care even less about themselves. It's like, hey, let's all spread hell on Earth so we can feel big and bad. Oops, I'm dead. Now how did that happen?
Anyway, I leave you to your black baths. Farewell. So, there we go, that's him sorted. And let's open up. What we've got to do next now, actually. Report to Prince LaCoya at the Ventry Tower downtown. Okay. Right, so we've done everything here, essentially. So what we're going to do now is... We're going to come to this guy. Now, this is the taxi driver. You don't know anything about him. He looks pretty human. But this is one of the strange things that people make, because if you go on the forums, you could on websites, you hear all different stuff about who this guy actually is. And to give you just something of a teaser, you can look up the stuff yourself. But if I activate Allspix, now watch this. She's white, white, and then you come to him, and he's purple. Interesting, eh?
Where to?
So, let's see. Get this big yellow beetle scuttling towards my destiny. So there we go. This allows you now to go to the different areas. So, Santa Monica is where we are now. Downtown is where we're going to go to next. Boom. But yeah, there are different things about who exactly he is. He could be the mysterious friend that we got in one of the emails. Up. And knock. First, I would have noticed the guy standing with a baseball bat in an alleyway myself, but
Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
oh god, the snorting.
Its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
Bit of 4-4 break in there.
Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodrigeuz.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodrigeuz. You're both dead. Nobody messes with a Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
What happened to 1 through 8?
Same thing that happens to a lot of anarchs, Malk. But you already know that somehow, don't you? Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
Your face is familiar. Do you have your own cereal?
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
If my wanderings bring me there, so be it.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
So, that's Nines Rodrigeuz. You would remember him from the first episode where we were in the theatre, and he was the one who, thanks to him, stopped our execution. He's one of, like, I don't believe he's the leader of the Anarchs, but the Anarchs are sort of the independent group, the people that just want to do their own way. But, yeah, it was thanks to him we managed to save hides. And so here we go. We are in downtown. We've got quite a few things we can do here. We got an interesting thing in that one, I believe. Got a nightclub somewhere around here, if I remember right. There's our taxi driver again. A bit creepy how he just sits around there waiting for us to do. We got these guys. Don't worry, they are here for a reason. What was I going to need to do? Oh yeah, I need to find the tower. I need to speak to... Okay, we can't iron that. I can't remember how to get to this. I know that bit in front of us. See that thing that looks like a church? That's actually a nightclub. It's called Confession, that was it. So, hang on, where are we? Number 5 is... we are here, Confession is in front of us, and we need to go to Ventru Tower. It's behind us. What the... Oh, we just had someone trying to shoot randomly. Okay, so this is the Croix Tower. This is where the prince happens to inhabit. So let's pop in here. Here we go. We're going to now speak to the prince. Oh my god, it's the security guard from the other place.
Ooh, look familiar, Chief. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Ooh, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Simplewitz. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
I like how they're pretty, accepting of the fact that here I come, walking, half naked, and yet he reckons I'm here to speak to someone on the upper top. Bigwig? No, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
I have no suckling youth.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
It's amazing how, after making him burst into tears because of how crap his life is, he managed to get this job so quickly. I wish I had that situation. I'm still looking for work for a while now. May the fat of many creatures fill your belly.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
What are you a chunk of? There is a bigger piece.
Yeah, I get that all the time. And then it goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station.
That's a creepy voice, I tell you.
This office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
I will stitch your name in my brain. Farewell. Okay, so we just need to come around through here. Let's go in this one. Penthouse. Because of course he's a venturer. Nice place, yeah? There's Mongo the gorilla. And
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
boom.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Bloody Mercury, Two Faces, Dino Assassins, Wolf People.
Yes, I'm sure it was quite an experience. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
That sounds a bit condescending, don't he, when he's saying about that? It's like, okay, speak in the voice that you use to talk to crazy people. What should I spy, my little eyes?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
You might have noticed it if you remember being down on the beach, next to the pier in one of the early episodes, or even some of the other times, you would notice like a ship out to sea. That's the Elizabeth Dane. You hear them too. I mean, continue.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Help me understand.
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, You cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Uh-huh.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodrigeuz earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodrigeuz say?
He wants me to find the last round in this field of massive rectangles.
I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
I love humouring. I am there.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Hee hee, good one. So, there we go. Is there anything else we can talk about?
Community my regards.
Hee hee, good one. Okay, we can't talk to manga. So, very nice place. Nice little pains in there. And we, more importantly, got a new objective, which is to go to Elizabeth Dane and find out about this Acarian sarcophagus. There. And for anyone who's been paying attention to the mumblings of that woman, do you remember her saying that we were going to be chasing her out to the sea? Okay. So anyway, we're going to end the episode here. So I hope you guys did enjoy it as always. And in the next episode, you're going to be getting a 1 hour special. So look forward to that. We'll probably do a few more side quests and that, and meet a few more of the characters. We might even start the thing with the Elizabeth Dane, but we'll see how it goes. There's quite a few interesting side quests here, actually, so something to look forward to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to, if you did, to hit the like button, make any comments, give any advice, give me your own opinions about what you think about the game in particular. It's always interesting to see other people's views on how they're enjoying the game. And if you're enjoying my channel, then please hit the subscribe button. It's always appreciated. Otherwise, I thank you for watching, guys, and shall see you next time. Bye for now.